Good morning, everyone, and thanks so much for coming back to the channel. I am Richie, and today we are going to be looking at some more extreme literature, and we're actually going to go into the second book that I ever read in this insane subgenre. Today we're going to be looking at Last Summer I Died by Ryan C. Thomas. And when it came to this book, it was actually a lot more of what I was expecting in terms of an extreme horror book. It still had a overall pretty simple premise regarding it, but just with the extreme content that comes with it, there are, I would say, huge graphic warnings for anyone who doesn't like that kind of material. You'll definitely want to skip over this one. So it stars two friends who essentially are in different places in life. One looking to move to another side of the country, and the other looking to stay where he is and keep family life as it is. And they end up going on a road trip together. And then on the road trip, they come across someone in distress. They go to help that person and inadvertently get themselves entangled in the web of chaos that is this book. And yeah, the antagonist, only referred to as the skinny man, is quite a hellish villain and does some very horrendous things. Like, there were some things in this book that I did not expect at all. I was quite shocked by. It has a very, I would not say relaxed, but it has a sense of dread that builds throughout the whole first quarter going into the actual capture. And then from there, all hell just breaks loose, and just there are no pull punches here, and it's very, very graphic. Especially as it progresses, you see the tactics that the skinny man uses get to be a bit more and more depraved. And yeah, if you've read through this book, you'll know exactly what parts of it, and especially the poor ending of one of the characters as well, because I had to go back and read it again just to make sure I fully understood what I was taking in. And yep, there was everything that I thought it was. But it was very graphic. It was very enjoyable for a book that had quite graphic content. I thought it did a good job of not over publicizing it. The graphic content was there and it was there to be seen, but it didn't feel like it was overused, if that made sense. It was very appropriate for really setting the tone of the book and how depraved the antagonist and the killer was. But I really enjoyed the book. I very much enjoyed it compared to In the Miso Soup. I just felt there was a lot more dread throughout, not just necessarily the violence, because there are many scenes of violence within this book. And yeah, I would recommend this one actually. It was very enjoyable. The ending I found was a bit mm, very, without spoiling anything, it ends a typical way that you'd expect from a book like this and the subject matter that's in that book. I think very much the ending was a bit anticlimactic, but then again, I suppose I couldn't really think of any other ways the ending could have happened other than it did. But I'm also not a writer as well, so I can only pass comment. My silly little brain can only understand so much. But very good book, very enjoyable, good storyline, good characters. Yeah, the suspense is great. The violence is there. It's graphic, but it's not too much. I think it's the right amount, personally, at least for me. But I really enjoyed this. I would recommend this. I actually would give this a 7.5 out of 10. If Yeah, 7.5 out of 10. I really enjoyed it for what it was. It was a good read, and it was a nice step into the world of extreme horror. I wish that this actually was my first compared to In the Miso Soup. I feel it would have really shook me a bit more, going, okay, if this is the entry level, then what else is there to come? And we'll all find out what else is there to come. Right now, I'm about kind of just over halfway into The Sluts by Dennis Cooper. That is another book we will definitely review on the channel, but that's a interesting one. That one, I'm enjoying that one, but we'll talk about that in time. But thank you so much for tuning in, and tune in next time for when we review some more disturbing content. I've been Richie. Appreciate your time.